welcome to Easy Licks That Sound Advanced number 3. Are these ideas really easy? Not really, because playing like this just isn't a simple thing to do. You're not going to be able to play these licks simply by watching the content of this tutorial. You're going to have to work at these ideas over time in order to speed them up so that they sound impressive. That being said though, I've tried to keep them as straightforward as possible. If there's an idea that you preferred over the other ones, just look in the description, click on the timestamp and it'll take you straight to that lick in the video, rather than having to watch through ones that you don't really want to learn. At the end, I'm going to put a full performance of each lick played in time with some scrolling tab. And if you want to jump straight to that, then I'll again put a timestamp to that part of the video in the description as well. There's also a link to the transcription if you want to be able to see that as you practice. If you like what you see here, please don't forget to subscribe to the 60 Seconds of Shred YouTube channel. And if you're feeling really generous, then like the video, leave me a comment. It all helps with the algorithm. And that's about it. Right, let's get to it. Right, so lick number 1 is going to start with fret 5 on the high E string with a downstroke of your pick. Then you're going to play the open string 3 times with an up, down, up. So you've got down, up, down, up. Then you're simply going to play open high E 4 more times with a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's the first part of the lick done. So we're going to go 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. These are 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and. Then you're going to play fret 7 and do the same number of open strings, same picking pattern. So in time, that's going to go 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Then I go across to fret 8 and do the same thing. 1 E and 2 E and. Then to fret 10 and do the same thing. 3 E and 4 E and. Then you're going to put it all together. I'll count you in. Right, let's put it together after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and. Then we're going to repeat it all twice. Right, let's move on to the next part of this lick. So it's slightly different now. You're going to start by playing fret 12, then 3 open strings, still with the alternate picking, down, up. After that though, you're going to move straight down to fret 10 and do the same thing. Then 8, 7, back up to 10, 8, 7, 5. Let me just put all that together. 12, 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7, 5. Then you're going to go back up to 8, 8, then 7, 5, then 4. And then you're going to finish with this. So that's simply fret 5 on the high E, 5 high E again, 4 high E, and then back to 5 high E. So if I put all of that chunk together, it's going to go like this. Right, let me play along with some nice slow scrolling tabs so you can see how it all sounds with one thing after another. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's start lick number 2. We're going to start by doing a bend on fret 14 G, which goes up 1 full tone. Then we're going to play fret 12 B with finger 1, and then fret 12 high E also with finger 1. Then we're going to repeat that twice. Worth noting here that we're playing 8th note triplets. Then we're going to do that bend again, but we're going to let it go up a full tone and then let it drop down to its original pitch. Then we're going to play fret 12 on the G. Now notice how I did a pull off after the bend. Then we're going to play fret 14 D. Slightly weird timing there. We've got an 8th note which is dotted and then a 16th note. So the bend is the dotted 8th. Then that pull off to 12 is the 16th note, and then 14 on the D with some vibrato. So it's going to go. Then we're going to play beats 1 and 2 again. And then we're going to do a bend on fret 15 high E, which again is going to go at 1 full tone. So far. Next, we're going to do a little run through the E minor pentatonic scale using hammer-ons. Now, throughout this, you're going to use your first finger to play the notes on fret 12 and your third finger to do the hammer-on notes, if you will, whether they're on frets 12 and 15. So you only need to use those 2 fingers. I'm also alternate picking the notes on fret 12. So I'm going to start by playing a downstroke on fret 12 on the A string, then hammer on to fret 14 with finger 3, then do the same thing on the D, start with an upstroke though, and then the same on the G, start with the down. So far you've got. Then you're going to go back to the D, then do the G. So far we've got A string, D string, G string, D string, G string. Now when you get to the B string, you're going to play frets 12 and 15. Then you're going to go back to frets 12 and 14 on the G, back to frets 12 and 15 on the B, then 12, 15 high E, 12, 15 B, 12, 15 high E. So far, A, D, G, D, G, B, G, B, E, B, E, and then finish with a bend on fret 15B that goes up 1 full tone. So we'll put all that together. Now I'm going to play it along with some nice slow scrolling tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to interrupt myself here just to remind you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the 60 Seconds of Shred YouTube channel. Now, just before we start this lick, just bear in mind that you do need to go all the way up to fret 24. So if you haven't got 24 frets, you're not going to be able to play the penultimate bar. But that doesn't matter. You could just play the first 4 bars and leave the 5th one out. Right, let's get on to lick number 3. Just be mindful of the fact that we're now in the time signature of 3/4 rather than 4/4 like we were for the previous 2 examples. We're going to start by playing fret 5 on the low E string with a down up of your pick. Then you're going to do the same thing on fret 7A with finger 3. Now that's kind of the pattern all the way through this lick. We're now going to transport it to frets 7 on the D, 9 on the G, then 10B, 12 high E. Let me just play that in time. 1, 2, 3. Then it's just a matter of transporting this idea to different areas of the guitar neck, starting with fret 8 on the low E, 10A, 10D, 12G, 13B, 15 high E, 12 low E, 14A, 14D, 16G, 17B, 19 high E, 15 low E, 17A, 17D, 19G, 20 on the B, 22 high E, 17 on the low E, 19A, 19D, 21G, 22 on the B, 24 high E. Then we're going to finish by doing a bend on fret 22 high E. That's going to go up one full tone. Let's put it all together with some scrolling tab after 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going to put this all together now with some scrolling tab. Don't forget, if you get lost, if it's too fast, you can slow the video down using the YouTube player settings. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.